think on offense, particularly, it was more of, I guess, there was times where we did have everybody on the same page, and that's when we had more successful plays, of course. But then we were in some good plays a lot of times, and whether it be me messing up on an assignment or a read, or a receiver messing up, or O-line messing up, so we just weren't clicking on all cylinders on all units on offense at times, and I think that's oftentimes was a problem.
With the game coming up against a top 10 team like Wisconsin is there a way that maybe having a little bit of adversity may be a good thing going into this game?
I think so, being that we did have our struggles in that game, and giving credit where credit's due. Indiana is a good football team, so with that they exposed some things in us. So it definitely lets us reflect and be able to try to fix those mistakes that we have.
JT, you said, I think in the bye week, you said one of the things you wanted to work on was sort of ball placement in terms of leading receivers and making sure they can get yards after the catch. And then you had a couple on Saturday that just looked maybe a little bit off. I'm just curious, like overall this season, how you feel the ball's coming out of your hand and maybe how your accuracy has been all year.
I do like the way the ball's coming on my hand. I feel confident in throwing the ball downfield. There was some shots and I missed it, in which that happens, and I'm gonna do a better job of preventing that from happening.
And Coach Herman, when he was here, used to rave about your accuracy and said you were one of the most accurate quarterbacks he's ever had. So you still feel like you're that guy? You just missed a couple on Saturday.
Absolutely.
When you talk about those issues, do you see them as a 1-week aberration, or is there anything that has been going on for a couple of weeks that concerns you?
No, I think it was just this week, and that was a good team like we faced, like I said, and I think our game plan was good, and we just missed on plays, and it was just everybody as a whole on offense, not just one particular group.
Did they give one of the early misses when Curtis got behind the secondary? It looked like you kind of threw it off your back foot a little bit. Might have hesitated a little bit when there wasn't that much pressure.
Right.
What kind of went on that play, and what are some of the things, we're talking about just errors that we need to correct?
Absolutely.
Is that what you were saying? So I just wanted to understand how those errors happen and what might have happened on that play.
On that given play, it was a play action play, and they brought 5 guys, so it was a blitz, and there was no need to play action anymore because the blitz and I guess got caught too close to the line of scrimmage. So that was why I threw off my back foot, and that was just one. That example was something that was happening a lot of times throughout the game.
Coach Myers